Hello there, everybody. Welcome to yet another mix match. This time against Earl. We've got a Dark Ages board here at the start. Who did I play Upgrade Fortress against? Was that Apo? Can't remember if I had this in my last mix or like my last Dark Ages. No, the other Dark Ages one didn't have upgrade. Anyway, I mean, it's clearly Upgrade Fortress is the most important thing. You can also try for some rat stuff. You can also try for some procession stuff, I suppose. Well, we got advance as well. You probably do like rats. I don't know how to balance the activation versus just doing the upgrade stuff. I'm gonna open Rat's secret cave, I suppose. Trade looks pretty bad here. They want a silver, which I don't think is especially good. Pretty weird to me opening, but maybe it's fine. Again, the wish activation is not so important to me. I mean, you basically get something which is as good as that via now the nice thing would have been to get the secret cave there on the first turn, but I may just advance. Well, this is a little awkward. What order does... So I could either make some of this miss, or I can put... I think I'm gonna do it this way. There's an upgrade in here. No, I didn't draw it. Still haven't drawn it. I may want a fortress. Hopefully they don't have too good of a turn here. Not really too good of a turn. I have a bunch of rats. This is a little unfortunate. We really would like to find, yeah, this. For sure. And there's something to be said for just advancing and taking the last one here. I'm pretty big on the upgrade split, as well as having I should check the rats. I don't want to trash all of them. I want to at least have one, problem, maybe two. So there are 5 in the trash. I have 8. We don't want to blow them all up necessarily. We want our upgrade split quite big, quite bigly. A good fashion. That's 7, so you don't want to blow up this rats probably. We take the werewolf for a tormentor. What do we have? We have 1, 2. We don't have a great number of we're not great on villages, unfortunately. But if we can get the wishes, then that'll give us something. This is an activation. So that's nice. Oh, we have so many more gains. I guess this is sort of a pain, right? 1, 2, 3. We have to play it. We shouldn't have played the last upgrade. That was a mistake on my part. Once I had the werewolf. Oh, I didn't. Okay, well I had to play it then. How much is in here? Versus like how much can we draw? I guess we can get to the end, so that's fine. Yeah, that's just what I do. Like rats a lot better than the silver secret cave opening. But I don't. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily expect it to get quite as out of hand for me as it did there. Always, they probably missed something at least at some point. All right. Um, all right. This time we have Hinterland, which I didn't get to play last time. I think I played it Dark Ages the first time. Not great at remembering stuff. Okay, so we have. I mean, I guess I can't be too upset about Century opening or any upset. I mean, the hard thing here is like it's like goons, money. Those are always a bit annoying. Probably spend quite a bit of time buying artificers and sentries. Well, mainly artificers, but some sentries. Then at some point you have gold. I mean, you can. I guess there's something to be said for trying to do fool's gold as your way of hitting 6. You don't even necessarily have to keep the fool's golds around. The bad thing about fool's gold in this kind of deck is that, you know, fool's gold goons does not buy a province. Though if you play one artificer it does, so maybe it's still okay. There's definitely a chance of hitting 6 quicker if you go for fool's gold, so I'll try it. I mean, the other downside, of course, of taking the fool's gold here is that it makes this sentry potentially a bit worse, either just by missing the shuffle or by, you know, you reveal it. So neither of those things happen here, so I'm getting a double sentry trash and a very good one at that. Also get to discard here immediately and buy a fool's gold. So I got the best shuffle of all time, or at least the best shuffle I could have asked for. Pretty much. This is probably just another sentry, right? You just wait till the fool's golds collide to get the goons. Is probably pretty reasonable. Another very good hit for me. I don't know. Do you do a third? Probably third is okay for the fool's golds. You get to buy goons. I will get to buy goons. Everybody gets. I get to trash 3 cards. Yeah, I'm pretty far ahead. Again, I guess there's some advantage to scouting party. Like this is a fool's. It's a fool's gold though, right? So it's probably better than probably good to have it in hand. At some point, you might prefer to have something else in hand. But I don't know. The second this is all a bit still a sentry in there. This is all a bit unclear to me whether the fool's gold with a point is worth it. There's a point where you want second goons, these kinds of questions. I mean, 3 fool's gold is a province, so that's still pretty good here. But frankly, I expect to spend quite a bit of time this may even get us a nice trash. 1 trash is perfect. I mean, I can't really ask for more in this situation. We'll probably end up scouting party here anyway. I'm gonna go with this just to give us a little better chance of hitting the last copper trash. You don't get it, but this is still really good top deck. I guess we're guaranteed. Yeah, this is literally perfect. I actually have just repeatedly gotten draws that are like just the best draw possible, which is pretty wild. Yeah, for a while here, I'm just gonna do double artificer, then double sentry. I can still be in a you know, I can have a points lead and just also have a produce money lead. Because I was golden on hitting that for until the cantrips were gone. I probably would have ran the sentries too. Yeah, I mean that all is, I mean, what I did was good, but I basically got the stacked, just like literally stacked deck. They were that favorable to me. So, I mean, I like what I did, but I don't, you know, didn't feel like I outplayed or anything. This is, I mean, there's lots of action gaining you can do though, like it's not the most powerful payload stuff of all time. Certainly there's enough action gaining that you can probably just have many actions as you pretty much want. But it is a little bit. And there's lamp again. Okay. I don't know what you do here. Like, I think double mask is totally reasonable. This wasn't my dream draw, but you know, it's still pretty good. This could be a lot of things. I'm gonna do border guard. Oh my! Oh yeah, I didn't have another mask. What am I thinking? There's definitely something to be said for. I mean, basically, they're in a better position to do wishes for the moment. They may hit it here. Well, they're not playing mask, so. Or they're not quick playing. I guess if they have a possibility for a. Yeah. So we missed there by 1, but that's totally unsurprising. We got another border guard, which is super nice. Didn't get anything there as far as helping the activation, but we have border guard and masquerade on top, so we're in a good spot there. Guess we should see if we get something good, put it in the shuffle. What do we can just search for the silver, right? Just keep the border guards, and then this is like maybe not strictly guaranteed, but very likely. Okay. So I mean, you just want a lot of masquerades, right? That's where I mean, jesters too are good. But for now, just masquerades. I don't know if you mess with druid or not. I mean, obviously it can gain 2. We may end up wishing for a druid. Like 2 jesters, 1 druid, something like that. Well, some of them may be masquerades. But because again, if you've done quite well in the masquerade split, then I mean, as far as jester flips go, that's pretty okay for me. It's not really bad for me at all. Are they already at an awkward masquerade point? If they are, then I'm just getting incredibly lucky over and over again here. I don't know if there's really anything that makes Lurker exciting here. No, okay. They didn't have anything bad. It was just... Well, I mean, it's gonna be the masquerade, right? We would like some farming villages. But not right now. Don't care about that right now. How thin do we want to go? I mean, good weight here. Still would be good to get I've just played one of the wishes, right? So I would like Druid. I'm not worried about the estate stuff. We could do a second Jester. Okay. So they'll probably activate here. And they probably should. Okay, they're just gaining the last Masquerade. There's something to be said for me having just taken the Masquerades instead of this second Jester. I think wouldn't be unreasonable at all. I may get a road network on a buy. And then go ahead and province. Seems totally reasonable. Me. I do still have Masquerade split. We are going to need to get see, now we have this issue. Okay. One, two, three, four. We should probably buy a province. What is left? It's like, what did I toss? I can't even remember. Okay, that was a terrible play. But anyway, it is what it is. They may get me just by doing something a little simpler. It's very possible. That hurts. Like, I mean, yeah, hits like that are gonna make it. Yeah, if they get action hits, I mean, of course, my action density is a lot higher. But those were really, really good hits for Earl. We're still not in a bad position, but or I would argue that we're not in a bad position. Maybe I'm full of it. There must be some farming villages around here somewhere. Maybe. Oh, I played one at the start. Yeah. Yeah, those hits are kind of rough. And then we have a Jester. Okay. This is, yeah, I don't know. We need them to have at some point a kind of bad turn, but I don't know if they will. This is rough. I probably have to pass on that. I think I was just too greedy. I think the payload didn't support my vision. Like I went so hard on draw, but all I'm doing is playing a druid to get a farming village. Like that's the only extra. I mean, I guess to be fair, my masquerade hits haven't been, or my jester hits haven't been super good later on, but no, we're not out of it. By any stretch, we still have some play for sure, so okay. Whether we have enough play, I don't know. I guess I should be trashing some of my masquerades. I don't know. Where is the this won't work. I mean, this just straight up won't work. There's a farming village down in there. This simply won't. I don't know why I trashed the copper. I can't ask for the undo now, of course. I was thinking what I was thinking was I would just buy island, which I can still do, but I think the problem is going to be probably the jester hits will just lead to the piles running too quickly. I can't really give them druid. So that's, I think, going to be the issue. Amongst other things, they may just have too big of a points lead. Even if I get province there, it's not that big of a boon to me if I have 4 more points. Yeah, I mean, if they're provincing here, we really need we really need like island duchy stuff at this point to have a chance. The problem will just be that the piles will certainly run. It should. I guess I just don't have farming villages. They just don't actually. They're not actually in here. Here's some. Guess we play this before and see. I don't know. We can also put in a farming village here. It's not unreasonable. The pile out thing is still a huge problem, but I don't know if there's... I'm not sure what's in there. Okay. There's a province and then a silver, I guess. Oh, it was a something else. I wonder if I do have any shot in... No, the piles are gonna blow up. Good trash jester. Or masquerade. Then we're going into this next one with no villagers. I mean, we could get some, I guess. Don't know how reasonable that is. I should have won this game. I must have played the wish part wrong, or my estimation of being able to maintain the... They just put pressure on. Like, if I could have stopped and bought farming villages for another turn, then maybe, but the way it panned out, this was like... I just made my deck really bad. I couldn't support this number of masquerades. And like, yeah, like I have a bunch of, or well, I don't know, the payload just wasn't up to snuff for the what I had in mind. It's funny that nobody is like opted to trash the curse. Like at some point, there's often one person who feels like maybe rather than pass the curse, I can trash it. But we've both felt confident that we can, I guess, end the game with the curse in the other person's deck. How duddy do we think they could possibly be here? Yeah, even if I get... I don't know. Now I sort of have the farming villages to support my deck, but I don't have like... What are the... I mean, I might be able to redraw the stuff I need to draw to make the druid work here. I'm not sure. This could be way super over ambitious. I like need to gain an island, and then what am I doing? Like I'm just getting, basically all I'm doing this turn is gaining an island in the end. That's what that's what all this comes out to. It's just me getting an island, I guess. I mean, I have to buy a duchy, I guess. there goes those. I mean, I can try to chain the Jester, hope the Jester hits another one, and then get a province. I should have taken that silver. I didn't. That was bad when I didn't take that. But like, if I get province now, this will just reveal a border guard. Yeah. I feel like I did need to do this, but it is kind of funny. Does the... Yeah, I can't draw and play anything. I was gonna say, can I play the another if I get a yeah, this is pretty funny. Maybe they don't have $2. Do you think they don't have $2? Yeah. I feel like I did kind of need to try for that. It was pretty funny how it worked out though. Maybe I can just take Duchy and hope that they can't. Because even if they get another province, then like the score difference is going to be so big. Anyway, I think I clearly blew that one in some manner because obviously I got the wishes activated first, and I was way ahead on trashing and having stuff, but I did not make that win the game. And Earl put the pressure on me with the provinces, and I couldn't. I could not keep up or catch up. Either one. So that one's on me. For sure. Okay, so we have some exciting stuff here. I don't know kind of where you open. I gotta be right back. So, I don't know, Cardinal looks pretty unappealing. And I think you either open Sacrifice or just go ahead and open Magpie on the 4, and then I don't know, the 3 has some options too, honestly. I mean, I think there's something to be said for trying a fishing village opening. I mean, fishing village is pretty bad actually at the start. I mean, until you have hunting grounds, you don't really care about the fishing village. Market Square also just doesn't do a whole lot for you on the opening, other than, you know, not take up your you know, makes it easier to hit whatever else you've played. And silver's not crazy just because you're trying to buy 4s. And so. There's a stampede. I don't know. Stampede could easily have something. I'm going to try silver sacrifice, I think. Then I think I will buy rats. Well, probably magpie first, but then probably rats. 5 is okay. I guess we can just do. If we had market square, it would be really okay, but then of course we wouldn't hit it. So, there's that. What does a stampede do here exactly? What did I buy? It's my turn 3, so it's not. If there were 2 things in there, I mean, we can play. I guess we can just play to the point of playing the sacrifice and then stop. That's not unreasonable. And we have some horses still, which are cool. Horses are cool. And then we think about doing our rats. At least I'm thinking about doing our rats. We could horse again. I mean, stampede. If we trash copper, we could stampede again. Rats aren't like super, super exciting, but they're sort of exciting. Okay. I'd take the hunting grounds. I mean, overdraw is really slick here. Okay, this isn't the slickest thing ever, but the plan here is to go hunting grounds, market square. Yeah, I like that. Pretty happy with this. I will probably want another sacrifice. Okay. This is a little tricky. We could either buy. Well, we could buy a fishing village here. Okay, this is pretty lucky. Okay. I'm gonna say this time we don't need to do the market square stuff. Or we don't need to do gold for it. We can just go on. Now I can't find sacrifices, fortunately. But it's fine. Destrier 3 is pretty much as good as we could ask for there. So either go fishing village, market square. I think we do, right? That's got to be that. This should be pretty big. And by, I mean, I think it's like guaranteed to be pretty big. Like, I think I'm winning. Not that they have some stuff. They're doing the mag. Ooh, they did get the magpies. That's nice. Maybe I'm not winning. I'm not bad though. I'm gonna have a turn here. We're gonna have to play around some stuff. I think I'd go for gains actually versus the destriers. I think I'd go for Marcus Square. There's just a lot of other ways to get draw here. So I don't feel compelled necessarily to buy up destriers. I mean, there's a let's get the rats. We can wait on this. Okay. We should be able to weigh the rats something beneficially. I would think. Though there may be a bit of a what can we do as far as terminals? We have 3 terminals. We could do 1 fishing village as rats. Draw the other one. Play it. That technically gives us even a little bit more. We want to do another one. Okay. So that's the question. Do we do the gold stuff now? I mean, getting a bunch of buys doesn't help us if we can't. If we can't, you know, make use of it. So that's sort of a problem. Maybe I'm missing the boat here. I mean, we can draw this stuff, but oh yeah, and that puts a rats in there. That's just annoying. We're gonna absolutely need to get another sacrifice. Why did I play that rats? We do get destriers down to 0 by the end of it all. Mm-hmm. This is pretty terrifying. This is like the worst opening hand I could draw because I won't be able to do the gold stuff. I mean, I very luckily could just be dead and like draw a hand of rats, but even without that, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to play one market square for sure. And then who knows, but probably we're not making this one. They have a nice stack of magpies too that they can do pick up golds off the market square activations. Do need to keep a little bit of an eye out for maybe hunting ground stuff. I have a hard time believing. I have a little bit of a hard time believing like that this is it, that this is all you want to do on this turn, but I could be wrong. I may have been better off on my turn getting I think there was a way to do a rat market square and then I could have, but that may have left me a little short. It might have ended up being similar where I could afford to do sacrifice like double destrier maybe. Well, I guess that would have been better. There might have been a way to do that. Yeah, this is just, and there's other markets. Just, I mean, we got to play it to see if we find a draw card, but I don't. This is the market squares are gone, so this is just a this is just a way of the rat turn basically for whatever we can do on that front, which isn't going to be a huge amount, but I guess will be something. That's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't have like, I don't have some magic way of not having that happen. I don't think my deck composition was actually that bad at all. Not for that, not to get that particular draw, but it wasn't. Obviously, it was something that could happen. So there's a rats in there. Yeah, this is gonna be actually just a huge pain. We can do, unfortunately, well, pretty unfortunately. I guess fortunately they didn't add draw. That's something. They didn't add any draw at all, and they added stop cards, so that's something. They're a little underpowered, I guess, now, or less powered. Whether they're low enough, I don't know. They probably still can just win on their turn. I don't know if we can get, I mean, we really need to get hunting grounds because we're going to need some way to do points as well. Okay. We can just kill the gold. We can get more golds if we need it, I guess. Well, it sucks because, no, it's really the worst. Because if we drew the other way, there was like, we just gotta stop here. Play this and stop. But it's just gonna be too little. So right now they have 4 buys, and obviously can do quite some gains if they need to. I mean, I guess we just sort of play for duddy stuff. There's like a mix of duddy things. We can do silver, copper, destrier, which is probably sort of bad. We can, I think, I mean, even this is maybe too low. Oh, I guess we can go to just triple destrier. That's probably the play. Pretty likely they can just do the market squares and empty stuff. What do they get? 3 buys. Yeah, this is a question again of how duddy do I need to play them for? Probably pretty duddy. They have 4 buys. If they can weigh the rat for market squares, then that's gonna be, it just chains gains basically. So right now they have war gains. I mean, 4 buys, but then anything can be way the ratted if they have the actions for it and such. I super don't know if the I think we just hope they have kind of a bad turn. Whatever that means exactly. I can certainly pile out on my turn. I don't know that I can pile out and win versus like provinces if they get provinces. That's unlikely. Two magpies have labbed already, which is depressing. But probably pretty fair. They have a lot of magpies. They don't have a lot of treasures, but they have a lot of magpies, so. And they've got a decent number of treasures. Yeah, I think the problem is just going to be that they're not even going to need to, they're not going to have to pile out. They can probably double province and lower destriers, in the meanwhile. So that'll be totally sufficient. Now, them using their resources on gold gaining like this suggests to me that there probably was just a win here. At least it sort of looks like that to me. If you don't use the draw on gaining golds, but maybe they're finding, maybe they're getting a win anyway. So they're just taking the guess the I mean, yeah, there surely was a win, but or I'd be downright shocked if there wasn't a win. But this is totally fine for them too. But it does give me a chance to play for a dud. As unlikely as it is, because they can be holding golds and provinces. But that's kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna find a win here. I don't have that many hunting grounds. If I had like a million hunting grounds in deck, maybe, but I don't. Like double I mean, I could, no, it's just can't. I don't think so. Again, piling out is pretty easy. But I almost am not even finding the sacrifices, which is the worst thing. Isn't there still another? For some reason, I thought I had more fishing villages. I guess I'm just totally confused. This kind of sucks. We've drawn the gold, so the magpie. Oh, hey, it did hit. Very nice. Still draws 3 cards. And then we'll have 2 in there, 4 in there. Okay, we should be able to do both of these safely. Now we can play the, well, this doesn't matter super huge amount. Oh, bother. Well, is there a reason to like Way of the Rats this at all? Probably not. Do we just do, I mean, what sort of do we need from them? We need just like a full-on dud, then this is not it. That's not a dud at all. Alright. I wish I'd gotten that third game. This one I don't feel... I don't know, I felt like I was in it, but then somewhere in the split it didn't, somewhere in the... one of these turns it went alright for me. Where's the S? There we go. I don't know. I obviously... The third one is the one I feel like I definitely blew. So anyway, thanks for watching. So far, mix. I'm just tying everyone, but I don't really understand the format of this tournament. So there are like multiple rounds. I don't know what it means if you like take second place in your group now, if that means you're totally out for winning the whole thing. There's like another group phase after this before bracket. I didn't read enough to understand it. So this may either indicate that I can't win at this point, or maybe there's just like a preceding into some other thing, but we'll find out as we go along. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good evening, morning, day, or whatever. See you later.